No, they aren't. They're just standing.
Oh, you entertain them for a little bit because I have to use the restroom. So you say hi.
Hello, podcast. Welcome back. This is our.
And yeah, we're up here today because of something.
This is our 5th podcast. We skipped a few, or Tyler did. It was the 6th episode last time for some reason. But that's okay. So for today's news, we got, what day is it? Oh yeah, it's November. Bro, I don't even know what day it is. Okay, I don't know what to talk about because Tyler's gone to the bathroom. He'll be back in a few moments. So that's nice. Thanksgiving break is next week, which is cool. That's always a good thing. I wish they didn't shorten the the breaks. It used to be a week, now it's 3 days. And they extended summer, which I don't agree with. I want longer breaks, and that's pretty dumb to do that. So, I don't know. I don't agree with most of the decisions they do for the schedules. It just doesn't make sense. But, I can't be complaining. Next up on the list. God. Last week was the end of first quarter, which was cool. Second quarter is now here, and I am not ready. I am pooped out from just one quarter. That's okay. My dad always says that I shouldn't be complaining right now since it's going to be way harder later, but, I don't know what's later. Another thing, we got, Sandrine's here. I've been just talking to myself.
Nice talking to yourself. Hold on. Let me tell some of my friends.
So anyway, yeah.
So yeah, we're going to keep this short and sweet nowadays.
Yeah, we're no longer doing an hour stream. We're only doing 30 minutes.
It's not much. It's a high school.
It's a high
You
school.
have much to talk about. Everyone basically know what.
I think we should do 1 hour's podcast when we have guests. So.
Yes.
Because we don't want to keep people for 30 minutes. That's just weird.
That is weird.
What else?
So if you weren't paying attention, at our announcements in the morning, some of our teams won states and some of our football teams moving on to the quarterfinals. Field hockey won states, and I think volleyball did as well, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, I already see people wearing Christmas stuff, which is weird. It's still November.
Why is it weird? Every single year. Okay.
Because it's just abnormal.
Explain to me. I need to turn the game down.
It makes Christmas not special if they do it so early. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. Some people do it in October, which, okay, I can get in the middle of November.
Okay, no. After Thanksgiving is when they should start. But everyone passes over. Once you're done, once the day after Halloween, Christmas stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't, I don't agree with that. Do you agree?
I don't agree with that at all. Because I'm like, if we're getting Thanksgiving, I understand. No Thanksgiving.
I always wonder,
videos or something.
I see Christmas ads after October, literally just on November 1st. It's just when did they record this? Did they do the ad a few months back in summertime? Dude, that's disgusting.
I know, it's but still, I go on the radio stations while my parents are driving or something, and there's just 50 Christmas radio stations, and I'm like,
it's just
oh
so
yeah,
annoying.
even before Halloween, my parents went to Home Depot, and they walked in the store, and in the store, just in the section where all the Halloween stuff is. What do you? Okay, so we had some interruptions. F them. Whoa, beep, beep. I'm a sheep. I said beep, beep. I'm a sheep.
That's an old thing.
That's my mom has that ringtone for me whenever I call her, text her.
It's so old though. Wow.
I don't know. I got addicted to it because I was watching a streamer and that was their alerts. Was beep, beep. I'm a sheep. So back to what I was saying. My parents were in Home Depot, and they were walking down the hall, and all of a sudden, they were looking for Halloween decorations. But there was one Halloween decoration. It was the middle of October. The rest were Christmas. I'm like, you're too early. You're too early.
Mm-hmm.
You start after Thanksgiving.
I already saw some Christmas lights on some people's houses during October. It's just crazy.
Me and my mom and dad put up our Christmas decorations the morning of Thanksgiving. We eat cinnamon rolls and morning of Thanksgiving. What do you do on Thanksgiving?
Nothing.
You don't do anything?
Mm-mm. We have a special dinner, but that's it. Sometimes people visit us, but we can't do that since it's COVID. Also,
What do you have for dinner usually on Thanksgiving?
sometimes we have turkey, sometimes we have lobster, sometimes we have chicken.
Chicken. Chicken's good.
Yeah, I personally don't like turkey, so I'll go with chicken instead.
We only have turkey, but then we have like a bunch of pies my mom makes. We do stuffing. They do mashed potatoes. I don't really like mashed potatoes.
Sometimes we get seafood too. But since we don't do traditional like Thanksgiving dinners, we have like some Chinese food and stuff.
It's kind of cool though.
That is pretty cool.
We always have dinner like early. We have like the lunch like in the middle of lunch and dinner. It's like the early bird special essentially. Because we usually have like my grandparents over and stuff.
Oh yeah, we do it for dinner, not lunch. Lunches.
This year, only people that are like living really close, not out of state, are coming. So my cousin, my uncle, aunt, and they're $3. It's a lot of girls in one house. What?
Nothing. Anyways, do you like
What?
your family? Do you like
And
your
then my
distant
grandmother, and then two of my grandmothers are coming. But yeah, I like my family.
family? That's cool. So I know people who don't like their distant family, and
That is true.
it's
They're-
kind of sad.
My grandmother, once she got married to my grandfather, her family completely like disconnected from her because they didn't like who she married.
So dumb though. Like,
My grandfather's side kind of disconnected, but they still kept in touch. Like they still keep in touch today. I haven't seen them in person since his funeral. But other than that, I want to go to California. I think I'm doing that during spring break. And that's going to be cool.
I might be going to my grandpa's this summer, and then she's gonna teach me, what's it called, maths, and Chinese and SAT stuff. So I'm gonna have a very boring summer.
You're not going to do anything during your summer?
No, obviously I'm going to Massachusetts to have fun, but I'm also gonna be studying most of the time. Like half
I'm
the
sorry, but I know this is kind of racist, but why are Asian families like this? It's like basically all I see is study.
Yeah, it's fine though, I guess.
Or bodyguards here. We must go stare at him. Oh, that's lunch today.
Oh, yo, they
Yeah.
have those little things. That's cool.
They have those little things.
Yeah, the little plastic things.
Yeah, those are always so cool. It reminds me always of the fair. It's like, oh, that's cool.
Fair food is
Yeah.
okay.
I'm hoping I'm doing some editing, and this week I want to do some building of certain sets.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to do that. I forgot.
Because our deadline for me and you and anybody else that's doing it, I want to have it done and edited by July 4th.
Sick.
So we'll have basically until December. We have a couple sets to build, and then after that, we'll spend like 3 months probably filming it. because of all time schedules and stuff with everybody. We're working with people across the ocean in completely different time zones.
Yeah.
In the Great Britain, and people here in America. So it's going to be all different time zones. It's going to be hard to do that, but
It's also hard because we had a lot of tests because of the end of first quarter. So, what?
it was also we just forgot about doing it. But
No, mostly the tests. I was thinking about
with my
it.
personality, I have so much stuff. I think, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. I completely forget about it. But I'm like, this is the one thing I'm going to do. Forget about everything else.
What about this podcast?
Well, that's one other thing. It's like, I truly have to do it.
Does it keep you sane?
Does it keep me sane?
Yeah, does it
I'm
keep
never
you sane?
sane. I'm insane, to be
You're pretty
exact.
sane for our friend group.
For your friend group.
That's a good thing,
I have
Tyler.
like
You
two
should-
different personalities. Whenever I'm around my parents, I'm completely different. I'm more of a modest nature.
Well, that's everyone, I'm pretty sure. Like most people, at least.
I'm more of like, I have like no emotion when I'm around my parents. But when I'm around friends or something, I'm like, hey, how you doing?
It's the opposite for me.
What do you mean it's the opposite?
I don't have as much emotion with my friends and my family, since I'm more comfortable with my family because I'm all around them all the time. But for friends, sometimes I get nervous saying stuff. So.
It's okay. We're not gonna kill you if you do anything wrong.
Oh yeah, I've been really obsessed with a new game that Gabe got. Remember the Dragon Ball Fighter Z?
That's what you were obsessed with. That's why you
Yeah.
couldn't play video games yesterday.
Yeah, I was playing that training, and I wouldn't say I'm mediocre, but I'm.
You're gonna have to teach me. Hi, Mr. Burns.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hello.
What are you working on?
A podcast.
Podcast.
Oh, sweet. What's your podcast about?
Just random stuff, like
About the
mostly
high
the
school
school
and
though.
That's awesome.
So yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll teach you. It's the controls are a little hard though.
Are they?
Yeah. it's a little
I
hard.
saw that when you pulled up the controls, it's like
It's a lot.
50,000 buttons.
Ah. It's pretty self-explanatory though.
Is it?
Yeah.
How is it self-explanatory? if-
Cause you know how Smash controls when you first begin? It's like super confusing
Yes.
because everything seems so like random. But once you get into it, there's like a pattern. Like the
There's a-
specials are B's, there's the neutrals A, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Same with the Dragon Ball thing. There's like
Same with the Dragon Ball thing.
yeah,
What are you talking about?
there's
Fighting
like
games?
yeah,
Yes. Well, that's all we talk about.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's all we do.
Okay. So, do we actually have a lot of other things? Talk about sports.
We talked about
So the fall 1X were 2 weeks ago. Bunch of people liked it.
Oh, I liked it.
It was funny for the different groups and stuff. When the parents saw it, they laughed at some things that the young people didn't because we don't understand some of the things.
I personally like
probably
the
a lot of-
dating thing better than the
It was.
pretend.
If you ask anyone on that cast, they'll always say it's not you, it's me was better during that whole production. It was better run. No offense. I felt like it did better because it's
Did you
not
guys
you,
practice-
it's me.
Did you guys practice more on that instead of the? Or at the
No,
same
we
time?
practice. They practice the same.
Oh,
It was just a little bit of a lot of a mess and stuff.
yeah, for the thing, yeah. I didn't get some of it.
But the adults did when they came the next day. It did well, but I was all the way in the back, and a bunch of people started talking, and it was hard for me. I had to do cues. I messed up once each day. One, I went over a slide, and I quickly realized it, and I went back, and I just went against the wall, and I just slid down. I'm like, oh my gosh, I did that. No.
Everyone thought it.
No, but the thing is, when the parents saw it, they all made like a sound like they all knew that had happened, and it was just like, no, it wasn't the parents, it was the students. And I realized they all had realized what I had done, and I'm like, yep.
There's some dude next to me he kept interrupting the play. It was really annoying.
Yeah, I couldn't hear my cues in the back because of just all of the talkative people sat towards the back, so it was hard to hear. A lot of people also just went to get out of class, so they said they're not doing that again.
That's true.
But they raised like $630.
That's pretty
theater.
good.
So they're probably going to use that in Shrek, which they're doing auditions for this afternoon.
Yeah, I saw some people not listening to the teacher. They kept on their phones.
Yes.
Yeah, it was kind of rude.
Yeah. Our generation is very disrespectful sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. What else to talk about?
Talked about sports. I don't really look at the score for sports. I just know who wins and who loses.
Yeah, I mean.
How
I
many
don't
did
think-
we actually win this time?
Yes.
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 If they're still playing states, they've moved on, which is pretty cool.
That's cool.
But other than that, I don't really know. Okay, we gotta change a little bit of spirit because a teacher walked in and we don't really know what to say in the presence of a teacher.
Yeah. Have you guys ever like cried during a movie, or any
I've
show?
almost cried. I almost cried during the farewell.
I cried, but like that was such a long time ago. I was a little kid.
I almost cried during the farewell when we watched that in film club.
Mm.
That was just a sad movie, to be honest with you. That was so sad. But the teachers are like, once you have children and you watch some of these movies, like young movies that you think were funny as a child, you'll start to cry. And I'm like,
Well, we can't relate yet.
we can't relate yet.
Yeah.
I will relate never, but you guys might.
I've cried during an anime.
Yeah. Look, man. Every time.
It was really emotional. Okay. It was like a reunion.
I get close to crying, but I don't.
Mm.
Like, I feel it.
You know, I don't
well
like cry, like really cry, like
Just a tear or
break
two.
down.
Just
Yeah,
a tear
just a
or two.
tear.
No.
I just went, just a small tear.
No.
Because it's so heartwarming or it's so
You
heartbreaking.
just drop to your knees and you're like, no.
On my chair, Tyler. I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, break my knees. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
No, but that's what I do. Like, I'm downstairs in my basement, and they just kill off an anime character. I'm like,
Damn, he
Why?
was my favorite character as well. Just gotta kill him off like that.
Jiraiya moment. I don't care about
Aw.
spoilers. Whoever hasn't seen Naruto is kind of
Naruto.
sad.
It took
Even if you
I-
didn't watch
I-
Naruto, you know the plot by now, or
Yeah,
like the basic
exactly.
plot.
the thing about Naruto Shippuden, it's so damn long.
It's too much filler.
Exactly.
That's like I skipped so many episodes. I was able to watch it in about a year and a half because I skipped through so many of those episodes that are just boring, that wasn't really relevant to needing to know the storyline.
Yeah.
So I just kept skipping through. Did some parts that you needed to watch, but if you watch every single episode, that's going to take you. My friend that I
And
met at
you're
a
a hardcore
camp,
fan if you do that.
he watched. It took him about 5 years. 3 to 5 years, I think it was.
Well, if you binge watch it all at once, it's going to take like a few months.
Yeah, exactly. But like,
Yeah, but you're going to have to get up and eat, go to the bathroom,
Sleep.
sleep.
Unless you're like an alien or something, you don't need any of that.
It's going to take you more than a month, even if you binge watch it.
Yeah, not more than a month, but you can do it under a year.
Naruto Shippuden episodes,
sure, I thought like 300, maybe 400.
and they're about 30 minutes each.
One Piece has the same problem, and
Yeah, they're just dragging out things for more airtime. Like,
yeah.
there's no plot in it. Like the one book is like separated into like 20 episodes for no reason.
Exactly.
500.
It's so slow.
Okay, so
Bleach has a lot of filler too.
I remember.
Times
Yeah, I remember
30.
Bleach.
but Bleach, I like the filler.
Like there's like 1 or 2 filler arcs I like.
Some of the Bleach filler episodes are actually pretty cool. I like some of the Bleach ones. Other than that, so if you watch
Yeah.
all of Naruto Shippuden, it would take you about 15,000 hours. Divide that by 24. 625 days. That's that's over 2 years, almost
Oh,
2 years.
dude.
Yeah, almost 2
Okay.
years.
Of complete binge watching each day, 24 hours straight. It will take you about almost 2 years if you did nothing else.
Wait,
That
what about
changes
the original
everything.
Naruto?
Shippuden.
No, just normal Naruto. How long is it? Because I don't remember. Because my brother binge watches that a lot. Like, he rewatches it every year.
I don't know. I didn't watch the original.
What do you mean
Naruto.
original Naruto?
Just Naruto
Just
when he
like-
was a kid.
Oh, that's like, there's not a lot of filler episodes for that.
Yeah, I know.
The quality wasn't that good though. I don't
No.
think.
But it went more quicker than Naruto Shippuden.
Yeah,
There's
they actually focused on the plot.
There's
Yeah,
like-
exactly.
3 episodes, 3 seasons, and that's what I feel like an anime should be. It's like a nice, reasonable amount of episodes. Not a lot of filler unless it's reasonable to the plot, like what Demon Slayer is doing right now.
Mm.
Like Demon Slayer, there is filler episodes, but they're always like connected to the plot to where you kind of have to watch it in order to still
Yeah,
understand.
Demon
the plot.
Slayer has the movie too, where it's actually connected to the plot instead of like
And that-
My Hero Academia, which they're
That's like random. It's random.
That's what I really like about some films and other their TV shows, like partners. You do like multiple like episodes, and you do a movie, but that connects in. That's what I really like when you can connect the dots and stuff. When you do a completely different movie, it's just completely different.
Yeah, there's no point in watching it.
He's just creating one-off characters that nobody cares about.
Exactly.
Like, most of the time, it doesn't even have anything to do with a character's past or anything.
Exactly.
Mackenzie Bouchard to the lobby, please. Mackenzie Bouchard to the lobby for dismissal.
Disgusting!
Why you gotta do that, man? Why you gotta do that?
Be careful. By the way, I want you out. He's now 16.
Damn, bro, you older than me.
I'll be older in a couple days. In less than 72 hours, I will be older than you.
Wow.
Losers. You're so young. Youngin.
You want to say that again?
Yeah.
Say it again.
Bro. I'm gonna wait, like,
You guys
Next time-
are so young.
Cameron Hutchinson to the lobby, please. Cameron Hutchinson to the lobby, please.
Okay, and with that couple of announcements, we've been going for a nice 21 minutes.
Talking about TV shows.
TV shows, animes,
Yeah.
not really about the school.
You know,
man, there
it's
isn't much
fine.
going on, you know.
There isn't, really, it's not.
It's all-
Other than, like,
Sport.
Mark just started.
Marching band, they won regionals, so congrats to them.
Yeah.
They beat some really high prestigious schools, and somebody's being beat outside. Oh, there's just someone rolling around dead. That's.
I can't wait
Okay.
until like snow days. Those are so fun though.
I'm not gonna get. I feel like they're going to, once winter begins, they're going to put in some effect to where you'll be able to do your work during a winter snow day.
But what about that one rain day we had?
That was the weird. I've never had a rain day before.
Yeah, that
It was
was.
less of a rain day and more like the school got flooded, but, like, yeah.
More of the school got flooded, but who cares?
Yeah, let's
Who
not get
cares?
technical. Let's not get technical.
I hope
Well-
they let us have a snow day, because that's like the best part of childhood. You got.
Except in school, then your mom tells you you don't have school today. Let's
Yeah,
go.
you're like yes.
Yeah, let's go. Then your mom does special stuff.
Have you?
And then the next day comes, and then you're like, oh.
Yeah.
I have to go to school. No, I remember we had during our lifetimes we've had like 2 really bad snowstorms, and it was like up to like the above everyone's doorways, and any house, and you'd have to dig a tunnel to get out.
Last
Those
time
are the
that-
good. That's when the snow was good. For the past 2 years, the snow has been like this.
Yeah.
Excuse my
They're very
language.
thin,
Shitty, like small slick of snow.
It's more
You can't-
ice than snow.
More ice that you can't really pick up or sled down or do anything with. So.
Like, you try to make a snowball, it's more ice than snow. If you throwing something at your brother, he gets hurt. Then you get in trouble.
Wait, how do you know that?
My brother threw one at me.
Oh, well, that was the bell.
Good stuff?
Move that way. It was nice talking to you all. Really get something to easy stop this. Thank you so much for watching.
Bye, loser.